We love growing herbs in our garden. We use herbs for so many different things around our home. And oftentimes, when people are unsure what to grow, they'll ask me, what should I start growing? I always tell them to start with herbs. Herbs are super easy to grow. And today, we're going to add a new herb in the garden that I'm super excited about, the Cuban oregano. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So y'all, it is December and I think tomorrow is supposed to be 80 degrees. So I am still planting, as you can see from some of the seedlings that we are hardening off. Like, I'm not going to stop. Okay. If you have not signed up for the Seed Starting Masterclass, we actually have a December special going on. So I'll make sure that I link that particular sale special masterclass in the description. But let's go ahead and get back to what I'm doing today. We're always growing herbs. I love herbs for teas, for creating new seasonings, for infusing in vinegars and oils. I mean, I use a lot of herbs. And so we always make sure that we include herbs in our gardening. But this one right here is something new that I'm trying, and it's Cuban oregano. Now, I had to really read up on it because this is my first time growing Cuban oregano. We've grown Greek oregano, Italian oregano, and it is very much different. First of all, just with the thickness of the leaf. The leaf is very thick, but it smells so good. I've been making everyone rub these leaves. But as I was doing more research, what I found out about it is this Cuban oregano is more on the succulent side than like the herb. So one thing that we're going to do is I'm going to pot it up. I'm going to grow this in a pot just because I'd ordered these from Green Dreams down in Florida, and they have a tropical zone and they can really grow a lot of things and don't have to worry about frost. But this particular Cuban oregano is very frost sensitive. So if I see that we're getting down close to frost zone, then that way if I go ahead and grow it in a pot, I can bring it in the garage or take it inside somewhere so that it does not get frost damage. So another thing that I researched is the Cuban oregano does not really like let's say like that hard sun, so it can tolerate some shade. So what I'm going to do, this is why sometimes I like to put things in a pot and move them around to the garden to make sure they have their happy spot. So I am going to start this plant over on our other covered patio that is over where I grow my lemon balm, because what it does is it gets the morning sun, but it doesn't get that harsh afternoon sun. So my lemon balm and my mints really love growing on that side over there. So I'm going to introduce this Cuban oregano right over to our lemon and mint friends over that way. And then also with herbs, when I pot them up, I will sometimes put just a little bit, like a little bit of slow release fertilizer in there. But what I love about a lot of the herbs is you don't really have to do a whole bunch of fertilizing, because what we're doing with a lot of the herbs is we are harvesting the leaves. And so you don't want to alter the flavor too much. So like I said, I'll put a little bit of a little bit of slow release fertilizer in there, and I'm just going to pretty much leave it alone and see how it grows. But I'm super excited to try and cook with it. I've been kind of researching recipes. So if you have ever grown Cuban oregano before, let me know what dishes that you make. How do you prepare it? Because like I said, the leaves are really thick, and then I was reading where like a little bit goes a long way. So You don't want to overpower. I always tell people, I like my food seasoned, but I don't like it like salty or just like overpowered. Now, what I will tell you is a herb like rosemary, you have to be careful with that, because that to me is like an overpowering herb if you use too much. And so I'm just going to see what all recipes that I can make with it. So let me go ahead, get it potted up. I just want to show you the container that it came in, because we ordered it offline. Everything was good. I was so pleased with Green Dreams. I know that I'm in Georgia, they're in Florida, but literally I ordered it on a Sunday, and I think Tuesday it was here. So really quick shipping. They really packaged it up good. They actually had some bamboo stakes in here that I took out so that I can film. They went ahead and watered everything, and so everything is still wet in here. So again, since this is a succulent, this is what I really like about it, is succulents, you don't have to worry about watering too much. So that is a plus for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it grow. Like I said, 80-degree temperatures, but when I see that we're going to have, you know, low temps, then I'll just bring it in the garage and let it hang out there. So I'm going to get it potted, and then I'll come back and show you everything. But I can't stop doing this because it smells so good. So I'm so glad that we can edit videos, because I have switched containers twice. I have walked about a half a mile. I didn't have all my tools together. And you remember at the beginning we had one plant. Well, I got to thinking, why not just carefully separate it and make two? So that's what I did. I made two. So now I'm going to sit this over on our patio, and I'm going to monitor it. That's the good thing about when you pot things up, or when you grow things in a pot, because you can move things around until you find that perfect spot. So that's what I'll do. I start off over there because it gets morning sun. And it doesn't have to experience the extreme heat of the day. But then also, like I said, these are frost sensitive, so if it gets too cold, I can just bring them inside because they're in a small enough pot. And then I always put the straw mulch on, not only to retain the moisture, but also to regulate the temperature as well for the plant. So we're going to start off over there. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. Again, if you grow Cuban oregano, let me know what type of recipes that you make with this so that we can make them. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll keep you updated, and make sure you tap the notification bell so that you can receive a notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.